back to my boss for the for the evening.
Well, man, if I was your boss, I would be paying you, which I am not, by the way. You are my help.
Yeah, I am the help. I am the temp work for today.
No,
I would hope not help. Oh my god.
I mean, honestly, at this point, either work. All right, but what you play today, Austin?
We are doing Black Smoker. This is pretty much the list that got first place at the I think it was the Core TCG regional or whatever. I think there's a difference of 2 card. I had this list built before I saw the winning list, so it was actually amazing how 1-for-1 that list was. But I don't remember what was our 2 card difference in this list, but it's pretty much the same. All right, so all right, so all the Navy stuff. Suru 2K on summon -2. You just use it as a 2K. Honestly, there are times where I have some, but it's not really needed. Then we have the best card of the deck, the new Sengoku. Okay. On summon, pitch 2 black navies, draw 3 cards.
It's my first gift for charity.
Wait, is that actually? Oh god.
Yeah, this card says draw 3 cards. That's all that matters. They really future-proof this card so that you cannot play it with Sakazuki or the blue Sakazuki card. Right, so I'm really mad that they kind of future-proof this, right? Because so now the new black-blue Sakazuki is already terrible, but now they future-proofed it even more. Next, so before the deck had to only go second, but with the Sengoku now the deck can go first and have a turn 1 play. Because before we were only playing the only searcher in the deck for brand news just to get any Navy card, right? So now we can go first or second with this deck and it's fine. Next we played the Res Tashigi, just another 2K. You sometimes summon it off of a Gecko or Rebecca. Not really. It's really just as another 2K. I am playing 2 Kobe's. On summon pitch blow up a 3 or less. He's okay. He's whatever. He's there for like the early game, right? At the late game, he's weird. You can summon him off of Rebecca. You can summon him off of Gecko, but it's whatever. I just think 2 of them is fine. 2 Hinas. You don't want to be summoning this. You don't want to hard summon this, right? I play her only as a discard 90% of the time to be discarded off of the Sengoku. She kind of sucks just hard summoning, so you have to summon her off like the basic Gecko or Rebecca play. Continue with the 2 Borsino. He's just fine as a 2 Kuzan. Exact same thing. Summon him kind of sucks in a game where I just rather just summon him off of Gecko or summon off with the Gecko, right? And then sometimes when you do summon him, it does force your opponent to answer right away because he don't want to deal with it, right? And he says draw 1. Draw 1 is good. Continue with 2 with the new Hinas. I think 2 of her is just fine. I don't think you need a max. She's also a non-counter, which makes her really bad because of that, right? So I only need to play her as 2 of. I mean, she's very good for this deck because you give the Dawn to the Smoker for him to use the effect. Right, so she's okay. Continue with the 2-ups. Another 2 T-Bones. I only need to play. I think 2 T-Bone is perfectly fine. He's another 2K for the deck, and he can just grab him off of Rebecca, and he's a Navy, right? So he's just more option for Rebecca and Sengoku. Next is the best card of the deck. This is what makes the deck playable. If it's not for this card, this deck would be unplayable. The new Tashigi, 5/6 on summon -4 to a opponent's card, and then during the turn she summoned, not on play, so activate main basically. If there's a 0 on field, you kill it. So so you just summon this -4, put a Dawn under the Smoker, -1 again, right? Hopefully get that thing's at 0 now. So pretty much at 6 Dawn you can out any 6 in the game, right?
You get the benefits.
Next is a card I really underestimated, and it turned out to be way more valuable. One of the 6/7 Sakazuki. I was not originally a fan of this card. I originally did not play this, but thanks to my friend Paul, we came to agreement. I think one of it is just fine because you can draw off Sengoku, you can pitch it off of Sengoku, you can grab it off brand new, and then you can also unironically grab this off of Rebecca at your off of the Rebecca. So at the 10 Dawn turn, you might go Rebecca to Sengoku. It may or may not come up. Who knows, right? Next we play this card should be banned. I don't know why this card still exists in the game. I think this is Ice Age. I think this is like within a vacuum. This is like one of the strongest black card, honestly, within the game. I mean, this thing is 1 to -5 is insane, right?
And getting punished off. And
also get your opponent with the punch. It's also pretty
Just randomly also.
So that's pretty much the whole Navy deck. I think this deck is what? 3, 4, 10, 9, 13. So what's that? That's 37 Navy cards in the entire deck. So the Sengoku, you always open up with. You should always be opening up with cards to discard off Sengoku, right? Because any cards, you don't care what you discard off Sengoku because you're drawing 3. So the only thing you never discard is. I honestly would never discard the 5/6 Tashigi. Every other card in this deck, worthless, has no value. As long as as long as I draw 3 cards, my deck is good. Right. Next now for the non-Navy stuff. 3 Brooks. I think 3 Brook is fine. You don't need to play more. You can. I think 3 Brook is perfect. I hate the 3 ratio, but I think that was the math we come to conclusion. Like, because it's obviously another target for the Rebecca combo, right? Because next we play the worst black cards in the game, right? And then because we also played the 2 Sabos. Yeah, these all. Okay, Brooke, you're fine. I'll let Brooke do, but these 3 are the worst black cards in the game.
Go to 1.
Yeah, I only think 2 Sabo is just perfectly fine. I thought about playing 3, thought about playing 4. I think 2 is perfectly fine. You don't need to go because at the 5, because him being a blocker is cool, but at the 5, you're pretty much committed to summoning the 5/6 Tashigi 90% of the time. There are times where you want to summon the Sabo, right? But you don't do it early game. Sabo is just there for late game, and in late game, you have access to Rebecca Sabo. So these are all like more of a late game piece, right? And then finally, we have the best black card in the game, Gecko Mori. I don't know why this card is legal. I don't know why this card exists. I don't know why this card has this card effect, right? Everything about this card is really dumb.
It was so close to being balanced. All you need to add was the word
Thriller
man,
Bark. Your leader's Thriller Bark or something.
No, it should have just said bring back Thriller Bark.
Maybe if your leader was Thriller
Balance the card.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I only play Gecko. I don't play. I don't play the Jack. I don't play the Isho. I think those are just. I don't think they're that needed as much in the deck because you play this deck as control, right? Right, so that's pretty much all you need, right? So I'm perfectly fine with just playing 8 Geckos as my because if you think about it, most of the time you summon Gecko Moria and you do Gecko effect, summon out Rebecca, then Rebecca gets back to 2K, and you're like, I'm already winning. Yeah, you can't, right? I've already got so much value off of this stupid card.
Right.
But yeah, that Smoker, I'm glad he got the support, right? Like as he likes to say, go join the Navy and smoke in the Navy, right? Right, and then go to third world countries and pillage their stuff.
Hey, okay, that's a different topic.
That seems pretty accurate. Hey, what is the U.S. Navy hiding?
Hey, leave that for the podcast, man.
Okay.
All right, appreciate the deck profile. Anything else you want to say before you go?
No, that's pretty much it. Hey, I'm really glad this too. Man, this deck is so ride or die on this Tashigi is crazy.
Yeah.
If you did see this Tashigi within 3 turns of the game, you just auto lose, honestly.
That's sad, but hopefully it gets better in time or not. I don't care.
I don't know. We'll find out.
All right. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Bye.
All right. Bye.